Now, your feelings might be real. They may feel very convincing. They may feel very, directive, but they are not always right. That's what I want you to understand. That's what I want you to realize. That's what I want you to know, bro. That's what I'm trying to remind you to use your head, not just your heart. There are some decisions you have to make in life, some delicate decisions you have to make in life. There are some proper factors that will determine your next step in life, that will determine how the next level in your life would go, how the next level in your career would go, how the next level in your relationship would go. And there are times you have to make use of your head, not just your heart, because believe you me, now your heart now feels emotions. Your heart feels what it's meant to feel, but your head makes you reason how it's meant to be or how it's meant to go. Now, feelings are powerful, feelings are inspiring, but at the same time, they can be deceiving. Now look at this logic here. Your feelings are like waves. As a sailor or as a captain of a ship, you know every part of the sea. You understand the sea because the sea is like your life. You live on the sea, you feel me? And now you're the captain of the ship, you control the ship on how it should go or how it's meant to go. Now just take the sea as your life and you are the captain of the ship, or take the sea rather as life and the ship as your life and you are the captain of the ship. Now there's sometimes that the waves will be calm, there's sometimes that the waves will be powerful, there's sometimes that the wave will be very destructive. That's anything that comes near it, it destroys it. But now, you being the captain of your ship, you being the captain of your life, you being the sailor, you're meant to understand the waves and know how to control your ship whenever the waves come, and know how to sail your ship when the waves are calm, and how fast you're meant to go, and how well you're meant to go when the waves are calm, and when the waves are pushing, or when the waves come powerful or come destructive. Now, that's how feelings are. Your feelings can be misleading. Your feelings can come sometimes, they can make you make some destructive or delicate, decisions or delicate actions. But not at all times you're meant to use your feelings, because sometimes your feelings are being controlled by fear. Sometimes your feelings are being controlled by doubt. Sometimes your feelings are even controlled by other people's opinions, or other people's feelings, or other people's fears. That's why when making some drastic decisions, when it concerns your life, when it concerns your career, when it concerns your relationship, when it concerns, goals or targets you set in life, you're meant to be very discreet. When I mean discreet, make use of your head also, not just your heart. Now, your heart is solely dependent on your emotions. Now, you may not be in a good mood and you may make some decisions, or you may make some drastic decisions concerning your life, or some drastic takes concerning the next level of your career or your relationship, and that just based on your emotions, that just based on how you're feeling at the moment. That doesn't mean that is the right decision, or that doesn't mean that's the right thing for you to do at that time. That sometimes you have to just pause. Sometimes you just have to take a chill pill. Sometimes you just have to relax and do what write it down, page it down. Okay, this decision I'm about to make, ask yourself questions. Okay, if I do this, will I end up regretting this? If I do this, will I end up happy? If I do this, will I end up you know getting that satisfaction, or would I end up being fulfilled with this decision I make? You're meant to ask yourself some of these questions before you make some life decisions, or before you make some drastic decisions at different points in life, or different points of your life. That's why I'm telling you, make use of your head, not just your heart. Your head is logical, and your head will save you. When I'm talking about your head, I'm also talking about your mind. Your head and your mind goes, two ways, or goes hand in hand. Your heart is only your emotions, it's only how you're feeling, it's only how you respond to actions, or how you react to situations, or how you react to feelings. You understand? So use your head when making some decisions in life. Decisions, career decisions, relationship decisions, personal growth or personal goals, friendships, peer pressure. Make use of your head. I'll be highlighting some of these factors, like I just mentioned, relationships and all, so you can know how you can make right decisions and not just using your heart. Now, let me give you a quick example. Now, relationship. That's the first one. Now, there's some persons that are in toxic relationships, but they don't realize that they're in toxic relationship because either they are too scared now of feelings, now hurt. Either they're too scared of moving on because they will feel, oh, more, I may not see someone else like this guy, or I may not see someone that'll be able to love me again, or I have to go through stages of talking stages. I have to go through a lot of times, a lot of months, a lot of years before I find someone that will love me. So they will just hide under that canopy of I love him, I can't move on, I love him, and the relationship is toxic. Either the person is being beaten in the relationship or being abused. And abusive relationship is not generally just physical abuse. There are emotional abuse, there are mental abuse, there are psychological abuses as well. This person may be abused in a relationship because they're scared of moving on. They'll feel like I love this person. No. Use your head, make logical relationship. Is not when or until the person cries you. I mean, takes your life before at that point you can't do anything about it. So there are some situations you have to use your head, not just your heart. Now, concerning career, there's sometimes I know sometimes it's very hard, searching for jobs, going through LinkedIn, applying, going through job sites, applying, and you finally land on a job, you're happy. But then, does this job, align with your values? Does this job align with what you want to get out of life? Is this job, your go-to job? Now I know sometimes, it's just for survival. Like, bro, I've gotten a job. Let me just, bro, let me use this job, to take care of my needs, my expenses. But one thing I use as my deciding factor, and I feel that everyone we need to use our deciding factor is peace. Never compromise your peace. Now, some persons, at the long run, they may compromise their values, but as a man, when I say as a man, I mean as a man and as a woman, you're not meant to compromise your values for any reason. Now, peace is like the deciding factor, or should be your deciding factor. Whatever compromises your peace, whatever affects your peace, whatever affects your energy, please run away from it. Now, in relationship as well, some persons, violent relationships, that's toxic relationship, that are never at peace, but because they are too scared of moving on, they'll feel like, bro, I may not see any other relationship to fall in. I may not see another person to love me. Now, it's not only females or only girls that actually abuse in relationship, guys as well, but they may feel, bro, I don't have, that inferiority complex. They may be too scared or too shy, to talk to other girls and be like, oh, this girl are fun, let me just hold her tight, even though, or even if she isn't giving me or reciprocating the feelings or reciprocating the energy as I want it. But bro, in life, your peace, you come first. Safeguard your energy, preserve your energy. That's why most of the times you have to be logical in your decisions. You have to be logical in some steps you take in life, because this life is a journey, and you're running your race. And that criteria is friendships and peer pressure. I'll give you an example real quick. There's a time in school, my friends were going for a party, and bro, I had exams the next day. And they're like, bro, you have been reading since you don't the reading, you don't retire. That's you have been reading since I not that. Let's go out for this party, let's go and dance. Now believe in me, I wanted to go for this party because my friends were going in our lodge, you feel me? And it's like I'm now like the odd one out. But I had an exam the next day, and I haven't read thoroughly and properly for the exam the next day. Now my heart will be like that, emotions will be like, oh man, my guys are going for this party, let me just go. But logically, I need to read. Logically, I need to study. And I have to use my head. If I let my emotions be my driving force, bro, I would have gone for that party, and only God knows how I've written that exam. So sometimes some decisions you make in life are because of peer pressure. Some decisions you make in life are because of friends. You want to please your friends. If you know Sabinus Mr. Funny, there's a funny voiceover that always says you want to displease yourself and please others. Sometimes we end up displeasing ourselves because we don't want to hurt other people's emotions. Bro, logic, use your head. There are some situations that you're meant to take, even drag the bull by the horn. When I mean drag the bull by the horn, even if the decision you're making would have to hurt another, but that's the right decision you have to make for yourself, or that's the right decision you have to make for your career, or that's the right decision you have to make for that relationship that you're in that isn't profiting you, bro. Make that decision, and on the long run, you'll be thankful to yourself you made that decision. You know, there are different criteria, there are different angles, there are different situations where you shouldn't let your heart be the driving force. Now, I'm not discrediting your emotions, I'm not discrediting your feelings. They are very much valid, they are pure, because we are humans, so we have feelings. But what I'm trying to say is that the driving force to life, the driving force to some decisions you make, bro, shouldn't be purely based on your feelings. You should use your head. You should make use of your senses. You should make use of your logic, because your logic will save you. Believe me, your logic will save you at different times. There's sometimes that the peer pressure may be too much, but if you just can't just take a back, take a pause, and think about that decision you're trying to make, or think about the situation you're in, you realize, bro, the best thing for me to do is not to do this. Logically, your logic, using your head at some situations, or rather most situations, will help you, because your heart is just based on your feelings and your emotions. And if you let it be just the driving force or the deciding factor in your life, you may not make the best of decisions. You may not make the best of takes for your life, for your career, for your relationships, and your decision as a human in general. So what I'm trying to say in this video, in this new year, I wish you, let me be the first to wish you a happy new year, a wonderful, fruitful new year. So, in this new year now, it's all called New Year resolution. You'll be writing things down, striking things out. Why making these decisions? Why writing things down and striking things out? Make use of your logic. Use your head. Know what is right for you. Know what you need. Know what you want to achieve. Know the goals you want to set and how you want to achieve them. And your heart shouldn't just be the deciding factor. Yes, your heart may know what you want or what you need, but your head logically should reason and understand what is right for you and what isn't right. So that's it for this video. So, see you in my next video, and I wish you well, and I wish you a prosperous, wonderful, fruitful new year. Happy New Year. Bless up. I remain Coda, and you know the vibes. And this is me telling you, your feelings may be deceiving you. Your feelings may be real, but they're not always right. So make sure you use your head in making some decisions in your life. And I wish you well. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Peace out. I love you guys. One love. Peace.